Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Syntegrator. So, one last video before we head off to the NAMM show and meet up with Dave and give him back his fabulous Juno 106, which has been completely reconditioned and outfitted with the Kiwi 106 upgrade. So, the last thing I need to do here is get Dave's original Juno 106 patches over here, running on the PC in this Juno 106 editor, Visor Juno 106, into the Mac running Kiwi 106 editor, Visex Kiwi 106. And what's the difference between a Visor and a Visex? It's pretty simple, actually. The Visex is a free one that comes with, and the Visor is a retail. And Visors also do VST-AU, whereas the free ones don't. They're just standalone. But as you know, this is an amazingly powerful editor as a standalone, so you're not going to have any problems using it. It's definitely not crippleware or anything like that. The VST-AU is a whole different application, really. It's but I'm digressing. Let's get back to this. What we are doing here is I've got the output of the PC running into the input of the Mac, and Visex Kiwi 106 will actually take patches that are dumped to it and import them into Kiwi 106 format. Now, you wouldn't normally have to go through this. If you bought the Kiwi 106 upgrade, you can download Kiwi 106 editor, Visex Kiwi 106, from kiwi106.com. And once you've downloaded it, before you do the upgrade, you would just simply use it to back up all your patches, because it will respond to Juno 106 patches and store them. Let me show you what I mean. I'm just going to go over here to the global settings, and there is a Juno 106 patch import. And I'm just going to say use patch changes and go to groups 1 and 2. And I'm going to turn on automatic store to group. Now what that basically is going to do is it means that when it gets a patch from patch 1 or 2, it's actually going to take that and it's going to convert it and put it at the corresponding location in the Kiwi 106 groups. As you know, in Kiwi 106 we have 8 groups, groups 1 to 8, each one 64 patches wide. On the Juno 106, of course, everybody who remembers the Juno 106, there's only 2 groups, A and B. So that's basically how that plays out. So let me get down to it and I'll show you just how fast this is. I'm going to open up the Packrat set. There it is. And we didn't name anything in the Packrat set because, well, we didn't have any names for them. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to manually select a preset. And you'll notice I selected preset 118 over here, and now preset 118 on Kiwi has now switched to that patch number, and it's named it Juno patch. And that's the default name, and if you see here in the bank view, 118 has been selected. And I'm going to leave this in bank view, and I'm going to have this in normal view. And again, this is a touch screen, so that's why you're able to sort of see this action in real time. So that's 117, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Actually, it's 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. At this point, I've got the entire first row sorted out. As you can sort of see, it's pretty straightforward at that point. I'm just going to go bank number 2, banks as they call them, and now it's gone down to bank 2, and so I can just do this all the way along, and it will, now I've done all of the second bank, 2-1 to 2-8. So let's just keep on going here, and I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to do it. We'll complete the entire set, and you'll see just how fast this is. And this is just as fast as it's going to be when you do it off of a Juno 106. So right now, this editor is standing in for an actual Juno 106, but the net result is the same. So let's proceed. Bank number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Bank number 5. This one. Yeah. 7. There we are. I can tell when one's been missed because it still says init patch instead of Juno patch in the bank editor. So I don't know if you can zoom in. This is going to be this is an HD video, so odds are it's going to be an HD result. You could probably zoom in and see all of that. And bank number 7. I'm getting gorilla arm. Gorilla arm is when you have to use a touch screen vertically. Okay, doing this to prove a point. Okay, so taking a look here in the bank, everything looks like a Juno patch. So we're good to go on that. And now I'm just going to go over to Group B. And you'll see that, in fact, it's switched over to Group 2, because on Kiwi 106 we have Groups 1 to 8, and on the Juno 106 we have just Groups A and B. So the designation is numerical instead of alphanumeric, but that doesn't matter, right? It's the same basic thing. So let's start at the beginning, bank number 1. And too bad I can't just sweep along with my finger and do a glide. That'd be cute. But that's not the way these controls work, at least not on touch screen. Probably be faster if I used a mouse, but I'm doing this again as a visual deal for you guys for the purposes of making the video. And bank 4. You know, if the Juno 106 actually had a patch dump, like a bank dump format, then this wouldn't be so necessary. But remember, only the Kiwi 106 does that sort of magic. The Juno 106, stuck as it is in 1985, is only capable of dumping edit buffers, individual patches, and not actually okay. Alright, and 8. Left hand is not my good one anyway. Okay, did I miss anybody? I'm looking at the bank here for the telltale init patch, and I don't see it. So if I go over here back to Group 1, everybody's a Juno patch there, and Group 2, everybody's a Juno patch there. So now I'm just going to say File, Save, and we're going to save this guy. It's Packrat. How easy is that? So let's just get in there and do that. Packrat. Okay, my friends, that's it. We now have Packrat's Juno 106 converted over to the Kiwi 106 format. And when we're at NAMM, we'll run through some of these with Dave and see if he likes them or not, or maybe we get the master himself to tweak them a little bit to make them more copacetic to his liking. And then we'll actually name them properly, and we'll have a Packrat signature set for the Kiwi 106 available for download as a result. So all really cool stuff. But you know what? I really got to pack everything up now because my plane's leaving very shortly. A few hours, and I got to get to the airport. So there's a bunch of toys that need to go into a big suitcase. So we'll see you at NAMM.